So welcome back to Third Rate Content. Today it's Retail Carnage, late February 2023. We'll be once again retracing our steps right up through Shrewsbury and just seeing what's happened in the last 6 months, because it's gone really fast. So buckle up and I'll see you out here. And Dean's with us today as well.
I'm here again.
Yeah. So yeah, I can't remember. Was this Nomads? And it's gone. That was the first one anyway. I think there's either a paint job or a change there. Yeah, it looks like perfect 10s dropping in here at work. Can't be a good idea. Bad jokes on Third Rate Content. Yes, same on this side of the road. All this is the status quo from September 2022. So yeah, Pete's clip joint, that's been there absolutely years. I think this one's been here for a couple of years. Yeah, this one was the sex shop, but it's not now. Yeah, we're here on Saturday the 18th of February. Thought we'd do Saturday today for a change, but yeah, there's no change at Lion and Pheasant, which is good to see. It looks quite busy today. This is major news here at the start, close to the start of today's video. This was the Balti that had been basically derelict.
Was it
Ramner, I think it was. And for all the Retail Carnage videos up to now, it had been empty and looked a real eyesore, but it's been taken over now by this Turkish barbecue. Yeah, it was actually called Parveen Balti. Here's a before and after. Restaurant. Yeah, sewing machine centre and chic hairdressing. They were definitely here on the last video. You can see the sign up to let, but House of Grain is open today on Saturday. Pretty busy-ish. Yeah, started the Retail Carnage series back in 2021, and it was really a reaction to what I was seeing when I did have a walk through town. This was pretty much at the height of the nonsense of the last 3 years, and it looked like businesses weren't taking money because they weren't open. I just was wondering how they would survive, and it didn't look like they were at that time. Now, like I say, we're here 2 years later, and I really do hope to see some improvement, but with the cost of living crisis and all the other things going on in the world today, it may not be. But let's have a look, because from what I see, people are still busy. And things are still going on. So despite it all,
people
I think
still buying stuff.
Buying stuff, yeah, and money's still moving around, which is what you want, really. So anyway, let's carry on with the video. Yeah, this Christmas perks. This was the veg shop, I think, on the last video. Yeah, going up Wild Cop here. Sandwich seller has been there ages. This looks like a new one, Wild Home. And then Oberon, the jewellery shop, that's been there for years. Very well established business on Wild Cop. Yeah, and the other Oberon outlet or shop. And this one, I think this was here last time, Dry. Yeah, just looking up Wild Cop from the other side of the road, you got Nag's Head there, and there's the haunted room of suicides. I'll leave a link to it in the description. But yeah, and of course, if you can't afford the fare to Sweden, and you know perhaps an elderly relative who's keen to make the move, you could perhaps see the landlady there about renting the room up there for the night, possibly, or maybe not. But yes, pretty much everything's the same as 6 months ago. Illuminate Bookshop, I went in there on the Town Walls video, and they very kindly let me go in their staff room to actually look at the Town Walls, which was on the video. Yeah, and Slopian Sports Limited. That shop frontage is probably from the 1970s. Has been shut, feel free. Thank you. Has been shut for probably 5 to 6, maybe more years, while the proprietor Dave Pountney was looking for a sale on it, but I don't know if it's happened. It's still empty anyway. And in about, I think 1988 or 89, I got my first ever pair of Nike Icarus trainers, and they actually had the tortoise shell. They're really nice. Yeah, I'd say all these bits. Oh, that's a new one. That is a new one there. Monday. Can you see what that sells? Is it a cafe?
Yeah, cafe.
It's a new cafe. And the crew, that's been there 10 years. Left for Dead record shop. Yeah, it all looks the same on the top of Wildcott. Yeah, just back here at the front of the Lion Hotel. Still shut to the general public. Very quiet inside. Yeah, the Lion Hotel still shut to the public. I have learnt since making the first video where we went around the back that the Lion Hotel is owned by a Malaysian company, and all the staff were released from their contracts, e.g. laid off. Yeah, these shops up at the side here, just off top of Wildcott, they haven't been occupied for quite a while. I don't really know what's going on. Oh, this one is though. Health and Beauty. Yeah, that's all the same. Vinteria, that's been there about 5 years. That's a good phone shop for repairs. I've used it. And then Marianne, that shot I think in that was shot in the first 2021 film. Nothing taking that unit on. Just looking up at the top of Wildcott, just next to the Lion, just there. You've got the whiskey specialist shop, the new Thai food bar, that's where the former Shiraz Indian was. The Sodden Galleries and the Bombos, but I think Sodden Galleries and the whiskey shop got the names mixed up, lol. And that was the site of the empty lady shoe boutique on the first video. Turtle Doves, that's where I forget what was there. And then this one had been taken over by the sewing shop 6 months ago. And then Yard's Deli, it's been there years. And there's a double glazing window shop on one of them. It has been there about 4 years. Nice shot of St. Julian's. But yeah, White Lotus Living, that has been there at least 4 years. And Joseph Hayes, and this one, no change there. Yeah, that was a Turtle Dove's sewing shop last time we came here. It was Celtic and Co. They're just here on Milk Street. This Shropshire Trophy and Bowling Centre has been here years. It used to be owned by Tony Paul, the celebrity bowler of the 1970s when Crane Green Bowls was in its heyday. That's been there a few years. Yeah, this is a new one, about a year and a half ago, but it's, I think, well established now. Yeah, big news here. This Rowley's Fudge shop has gone since the last video, and to be honest, I don't know how it lasted that long. I don't know how you made the rent and rates selling fudge really here in Shrewsbury. It lasted about 4 years, I think. Yeah, the shoe shop, that did go on a sabbatical, I think, in 2021, but it came back in one of the either 6 months ago or 12 months ago, and it's still going strong. And that was the moonshine shop. Good to see it's still here. I still haven't tried any moonshine though. And to be honest, you could count the amount of alcoholic units I have in a week on well, one hand or single figures at the most, to be honest. But you know, I'm not boasting. It's just I haven't got time. Yeah, this one here, this used to be Pandora's Box for a bit in its more recent life. And then you got, and I think it was Hayley J's wedding dress shop. And then there's not been much change further up here. Yeah, Beefy Boys. I do like the lettering on that sort of neon. Yeah, thumbnail of the last video, and there's been no move on this. House of Fraser still to let. Salt Rock, that could be new, and I can't even remember what was here on the last video. Yeah, not a huge amount of change here. Waterstones, Joneses, Costa, all still thriving. Halifax. This unit was empty on the last video, I do believe. I did watch it this morning. And Ask Italian, yeah, still here. And do you know, I did work in retail for quite a number of years, and if I went out for a walk at dinner time or whatever, I'd always be looking not just for how busy it was, but I'd be looking for how many bags were in people's hands, and that's a kind of signifier for how much money's being spent. But I just wonder, I'm a bit out of touch with the retail scene, a fair few years out of touch now, is with companies not giving bags out as much as they used to. Is that,
they charge as well, mate,
and they charge, of course, is that a signifier still of how the high street's doing on any given day or any given Saturday? Right, Starbucks here just at the lower ground floor Princess House. Daily Brews, that was here last time. Jojo Mama Baby, that was here, and this is a new one because I think on the last video we did mention that the guy from Moss said they were going to move into the square, and there you got it. Yeah, all the same. Yeah, we're just down Princess Street off the square. Not much change, except pieces for places. Like I say, just off the square. Go for a little look. I think this is beautiful. They've done an amazing job in here. Oh wow. Wow. This is a real find. That flooring. This original timber.
I took the letter really, because of those two. Yeah.
Tuesday, oh, so it's all fresh. Fantastic. Oh, this is absolutely amazing. £800. That is one amazing cola bar stroke wine cabin. Cabinet, not a cabin, not a wine cabin, a wine cabinet. Yeah, this was a theatre and cinema sort of affair up till the last couple of years, but it's been taken over and refitted as a very exclusive furniture shop. Yeah, this has been here a while on the square, and Carol Grant just at the end of its winter sale, and with its spring, summer, high-end ladies fashion coming in. Yeah, this was locked fine. Still see the remnants of it here, but it's been shut since 2020. They did like put OSP board up, but they took it down I think in 2021, and nothing's happened here since then. This was Games Workshop. I bought a lot of Warhammer books from there actually. I used to read a lot of Black Library. Yeah, because I've for years, since I was about 8 years old, flitted with the gateway drugs of Warhammer 40k, the books, and I've really enjoyed the universe. But I never quite made that leap to full addiction and starting actually doing tabletop miniature gaming. But I just going off the retail Carnage video, Henry Cavill is going to make a big Hollywood movie of Warhammer 40k, and to be honest, I'm actually quite excited.
True to the source as well.
True to the source as well. So to me, that'll be amazing if they pull that off. But that's just going off the subject a bit. Yeah, that was here last time. And I think Warhammer is actually the rebranded Games Workshop High Street presence. Think of it a bit like Wednesday weeklies and third-rate Thursdays. Don't miss it this Thursday. Yeah, I haven't got the patience or the skill to paint miniatures, and I actually prefer the 40k stuff anyway, but they are really beautiful.
I'll go this way.
Pockets and Barber, and Goldsmiths. Status quo since last time remains. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be looking up today. I'm supposed to be focusing on the retail, but this light is very good for catching the detail on here. The quattrails, quattrafins. But anyway, the retail news we got is that coming soon, here at the site of the former Edinburgh Wool Mill, is a Thai tapas Thai restaurant. That's very interesting. So that'll be a great addition, and it's been empty since 2020. And it'll be great that we could possibly get to have a look at the very interesting sort of gallery in there as well. A Charles Clinkard shoe shop. It's been here about 8 years. Phase 8. Yeah, again, no change.
Carnage, not retail.
And if you remember, there was people using that as a shelter last time, the foyer of the NatWest Bank. Yeah, and this building on the corner was the old Moss Boss, which you just saw has relocated to the square. Yeah, this Le Mer Rouge is where the site of the former Bistro Jacques. It's an independent Mediterranean cuisine. Hope it does well. Yeah, just coming on to Claremont Street. British Heart Foundation, that was here last time. Yeah, but this writing has been on here for I think 2 years now, and there's been no movement here. Yeah, that Scope has been there for quite a while, charity shop. Ages, established 1847. Thriving. Wimpy. Claremont News. The aptly named Claremont News, still trading strongly. Body care, that's been there for about 10 years. Deodorant, toothpaste, etc. Yeah, this is a new one. This was the Warehouse sort of bar and grill. Yeah, it's shut on the last video, but it's very good to see that it's now open. I think it's a sports bar. We'll have a quick look. Oh yeah, very nice and big. Hope it does well. Yeah, Black's. It's been there ages. Outdoor shop. Should go and visit there. Maybe get some walking boots. I still haven't. Yeah, Drayton Cafe's been there since last time. Adlard's has been shut since the last one, and that was a tobacconist, specialist tobacconist, was owned by the family of Charlie Adlard, who illustrated the original Walking Dead comic.
Graphic novel, I'd say.
Yeah, this Morgan's, it's quite a big building. Well, it is a big building. It's been shut since July of 2022. Someone I know locally, who's got a business nearby, said the reason it shut suddenly wasn't actually financial, is because the owner was taken ill, seriously ill, and nobody's taken it on since, and that's why it's been empty for so long and to let. Yeah, pretty much all the same here on this on the lower part of the market. We didn't really look at the shops around the bottom of it, but we've been at the market quite recently. Yeah, there is a news story. I read it on the Shropshire Star that Threshers were not a true Threshers, as Threshers have not got any outlets, but it got shut, this place, due to a rat infestation recently, and it's been reopened and remodelled as the all-new Threshers. But I did read that a representative of Threshers said that they definitely had nothing to do with them. So I don't know what's going on there, but it's open again, which is good. Yeah, just looking up from Mardlehead, and there's not been a huge amount of change. Again, down here, although I do see a new Barbers, we'll go and have a close look at that. Helping Hands Care and Nursing Home. I think it's like a where you sort care out for your loved one, possibly. But I think that's a new one. Yeah, clothes shop. Very interesting old building though. This used to be the Elephant and Castle pub for a long time. Yeah, just looking down to Lower Mardle. Yeah, the old Pride Hill Centre in the background there. Dean just walking in the... Yeah, that Music Brothers, that's been there a few years. It sells Fender, Gibson guitars. Yeah, SG. Tony Iommi. Yeah, it all seems to be doing, you know, very nicely in the old Victorian arcade. Yeah, Spanish hipster from Madrid. I can't say I like that lager. Too strong for me.
This is it.
Yeah, that one looks new here. And this is where you get your boat cruises. It's Race Hill, this. Jewellery repair shop still there. Shoe repairs, that's been here for a while. And last time we were here, that had just shut down. That was the Country Kitchen Cafe. It was like, right. I hate to say it, but like an old people's cafe.
Oh, cakes and that on that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It sort of was just hanging on in there, and now it isn't. I don't know if this was here. Dresser. That shut a while ago and it's still to let. Sandwich shop, Brambles. And then you've got this low cost clothes outlet. Right on. Yeah, this opened a while ago. The Floro Lounge. This looks very busy in there today, which is good. Yeah, this is all the same on this side of Pride Hill. Yeah, all the same on this side. Yeah, this building, it has featured on, I think, on one of the Tudor Town videos. But I have heard that there's going to be a jeweller's going in this unit soon. So hopefully when we come back in 6 months, it'll be well established. Yeah, this is all these same body shop. Yeah, there's been no change here. Greg's, of course, all the same. We've got Vinegar Hill, Callahan Fine Heart, all the same. Last time. Something else that's open. Ooh, I don't really want to touch it. Is this phone box? Look at that. You can still make calls on this one. It's got to be one of the only ones in Shrewsbury. And just a little bit further down St Mary Street, this barber is the same as last time. And so is this. You know, Tasteful Furnishings. That looks really nice, actually, I must say. Wow, this looks ritzy. Master Goldsmiths. What was here before? I can't actually remember. There's very best stuff available here. Yeah, and it was a coming soon sign here when we were here last time. But now, Shop Optometry is in here. And then you got like a where you can get the actual glasses from there. Yeah, that's great. Royston Blythe. Number 13. Interiors at St Mary Street. Marmalade at Dogpole. Again, furnishings, decorations, etc. Looks quite nice. This one was Wisteria Lane a long time ago. Now it's just a house, I think. London House. Oxfam. I'll be honest, I've got some really good, cheaply priced DVDs from here in the last 6 months, 12 months. You know, I got Gremlins 1 and 2 sealed in a box set with all the commentaries and everything for 99p. That kind of stuff. Sort of stuff I like. Back on Castle Street. Yeah, you got Marks and Spencer's, long standing in that location. Former Littlewoods, H&M, former Woolworths a long time ago. And this one, Mother Hubbard's, it's like a chippy. That actually was here on the last video, but we failed to actually document it. Although being fair, I don't think it had opened, it just had coming soon banners. Here, sort of high-ish end men's and ladies clothes. Classic Barber. This was the furniture shop. This was open on the last one, the Dutch Living Cafe and whatnot, and lifestyles, soft furnishings, etc.
We get something to eat there.
I think this is the Dough and Oils, the pizzeria's bar that we're just looking at there. This used to be the flower shop, that's been empty ages. Yeah, and on the last video, that was the recently closed coffee shop, and it looks like it's been done out at the moment, but not opened. See Bob Cratchit come here there. Yeah, we're just going to finish up today's video in the Parade Shopping Centre, the first undercover shopping centre after the Riverside Mall in Shrewsbury. It opened in the early 1980s. So let's have a look how it's doing. And late Saturday afternoon this is. No. Forever Young. I think that's Beauty, etc. The Collectors Centre. I think it's just, yeah, it's only open Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So being Saturday today, it's not open. Mega Lash. Yeah, everything seems shut today, but models there. I do like a good, I think that is a Panzer Mark IV, or was it a Panther? You decide and tell me in the comments. It's very quiet today. It's almost as quiet as when we came round on the Monday, I think it was, one of the previous videos. But it is honestly a Saturday today. Yeah, someone did say on the previous Retail Carnage video, that coffee shop that we just looked at up on Castle Street, it said that it was going to relocate to the Parade, so we'll keep our eyes open for that now. Till 4 on a Saturday. What time is it now, Dean?
It's 20 to 5.
20 to 5, so it is getting late now. It'll be shutting in here very soon. I think we're a bit late today. But it's nice to see most of, well, What are these gloves from? Boxing, obviously. Review Cafe doing very well in there. And I think this unit had just vacated when we were here last time. And again, nice to see it. Number 18. Yeah, go on. What
yeah,
like?
classic toy shop type. Vintage stuff.
Vintage toys.
Soldiers, all that sort of stuff.
It's not here, is it? It's not here now?
No, it's gone.
A Nimble Thimble. My auntie's shop that was on the first floor had its sign made by the same people as these, and it's good to see the sign still here from the 1980s. This is a beautiful cherry tree in spring, but you're just having a look at this old phone box, and you've got a defibrillator in here, and some broken glass as well. Interesting. Yeah, so that is Retail Carnage, Saturday the 18th of February 2023. To be honest, I think things are looking all right, actually.
Yeah.
It isn't quite the...
Slightly improved, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it has slightly improved, and which in itself was an improvement from the video before. So it's good to see, and it's good to see that there's the doom and gloom and retail apocalypse that was predicted hasn't happened yet anyway. But we'll be back covering this some more September 2023. So thanks for watching to the end. Please leave, if you've enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. That really does help the channel. And again, please comment. I do love a good comment. I read them all, and I reply to all the ones that I actually am aware of. So third rate content, sign out, and Dean, we'll probably see you
Thanks
again.
for having me again.
It's a pleasure, Dean, and I'm sure we'll see you on another video in the upcoming future.
Oh, yeah.
So bye bye.